Ready to shake up your study routine with some next-level strategies? We're here to introduce you to some of the most unconventional yet effective study methods out there. Forget everything you know about studying, these tips are about to change the game. So are you ready to revolutionize your learning? Let's do it. Memory mansions. Exploring the realm of the memory palace technique, we find a fascinating blend of imagination and cognition. Instead of rote memorization, this approach harnesses the brain's inherent ability to remember places. For instance, transform your childhood home into a knowledge vault. The living room could be somewhere where you store historical dates, and perhaps the kitchen holds the secrets of organic chemistry. By placing facts within these familiar spatial contexts, our brains effortlessly recall them, merging the abstract with the concrete. Just think about it. Navigating through memories becomes a delightful journey where every corner turned and every door opened reveals nuggets of information. Instead of forcing facts into our minds, why not welcome them into our personal spaces? This method offers an innovative and engaging way to strengthen memory recall, turning the mundane process of studying into an interactive exploration. Study stretch. Your brain, as remarkable as it is, sometimes needs a jolt to re-energize. Now, while it doesn't possess muscles like our limbs, it is deeply connected to the body's physical state. When we engage in brief, intermittent stretches, we enhance blood flow not just to our muscles, but also towards our brain. This influx of oxygen-rich blood provides our gray matter with the refreshment it craves. This isn't merely about taking a break, it's about revitalizing the brain's capacity to process and store information. It's akin to refreshing a web page when it's lagging, giving it renewed vigor to function at its best. And as a bonus, these short stretches also help to reduce the physical strains of prolonged sitting, ensuring both your body and mind remain at their peak. Remember, a limber body promotes a limber mind. Time to get those neurons dancing. The puzzle piece. Learning can sometimes feel like trying to complete a jigsaw puzzle with 1,000 tiny pieces, each vying for its rightful place. The puzzle piece strategy is about dissecting large chunks of information into smaller, more digestible fragments, much like piecing together smaller sections of a puzzle before looking at the whole picture. Begin by identifying the central theme or main idea. This is your puzzle's border. Then break down the topic into subtopics or units. Each one is a smaller section of the puzzle. Approach each subtopic individually, understanding its nuances and intricacies. As you grasp each unit, you'll notice how they seamlessly fit into the broader topic, just like how every small puzzle section ultimately creates a vivid image. Applying this method ensures that you're not overwhelmed by vast amounts of information. Moreover, it promotes deeper understanding as you're no longer skimming the surface, but diving into each fragment's details. The end result? A complete, comprehensive grasp of the subject, piece by piece. Colorful conundrums. Colors play a critical role in our cognition and emotions. Drawing from this power, the colorful conundrums technique is an innovative way to bring your study sessions to life. By assigning each topic or subject a specific hue, you create an immediate visual association, which aids memory recall. For example, biology notes in a vibrant green can symbolize life and nature, while calculus notes in soothing blue could mirror their logical flow like a river. Beyond just making your notes aesthetically pleasing, this method exploits the brain's aptitude for recognizing and remembering colors. When exam time rolls around, the color-coded information can spring back to mind with surprising clarity. So embrace your inner artist, pull out those highlighters, and transform your notes into a rainbow of knowledge. In the kaleidoscope of learning, every color can be a key to unlocking understanding. Musical minds. Ever had a song stuck in your head? Annoying, isn't it? But what if we can channel that into something productive? Try creating jingles or rhymes for tricky topics. The world of academia and melodies might seem poles apart, but they share a secret bond. Music has an uncanny ability to embed itself in our memories. With the musical minds technique, you convert this sticky quality of tunes into a powerful study tool. Start by translating complex theories or lengthy formulas into catchy jingles, rhymes, or even raps. These academic anthems not only make the content more enjoyable, but also increase retention rates. For instance, rhythmically reciting historical dates or turning chemical reactions into catchy tunes can pave a harmonious path to mastery. When you infuse knowledge with rhythm, the syllables dance and facts find their beat. This method is more than just making study sessions enjoyable, it's about syncing your cerebral processes with the heart's rhythmic beats. The next time you're grappling with a challenging concept, try setting it to a tune. You might just find the melody of understanding. The Great Debate. Engaging with material is more effective than passive memorization, and what better way to engage than a lively debate, even if it's just with your reflection. The Great Debate technique involves taking a concept you're learning and arguing both sides. This doesn't just deepen your understanding, it hones critical thinking and analytical skills. For instance, if you're studying the effects of industrialization, play both the proponent and the critic. Highlight the merits of technological advancement, then swiftly switch gears, highlighting the environmental consequences. The act of verbally juggling opposing views ensures you grasp the breadth and depth of topics. Plus, it trains your mind to anticipate counter-arguments, a crucial skill in both academia and real-world discussions. This isn't just about winning an argument. It's about broadening horizons and challenging assumptions. So, even if you're all alone, don your debate cap. You'll be surprised at how much a solitary discussion can illuminate. Nighttime nuggets. Many claim that the early bird gets the worm, but night owls have their own unique advantages, especially when it comes to studying. Working at night capitalizes on the tranquility that evening brings. As the world quiets down, so does the buzzing chatter of daytime distractions. This calm allows deeper immersion in study materials. Moreover, research suggests that studying before sleeping can bolster memory consolidation, turning those nighttime nuggets into long-term knowledge. Visualize this. While the moon casts its silver glow, you dive into a chapter or solve a few problems, and then drift into slumber. The brain, during its restorative sleep cycles, weaves this freshly learned information into your neural fabric. This isn't an endorsement for all-nighters, but rather a nod to the potent combo of studying and subsequent rest. Harness the hush of the night and let your mind absorb those golden tidbits of knowledge before you drift into your dreams. Textbook tales. Transforming the bland pages of a textbook into a thrilling narrative can elevate the learning experience exponentially. Instead of merely reading a textbook, reimagine the information as a riveting story. The dense information about cell biology? Envision it as an epic saga in a microscopic kingdom. In history, instead of dates and events, imagine a cinematic chronicle where heroes rise, empires fall, and revolutions reshape societies. The psychological advantage is huge. Our brains are hardwired for stories. Narratives give context, making abstract concepts relatable and memorable. By connecting events or concepts, you form a coherent, easy-to-recall plotline. So, next time you're faced with a hefty textbook chapter, don't let your eyes glaze over. Challenge yourself to craft an enthralling tale from its content. This method doesn't just make studying enjoyable, it transforms learning into a memorable adventure. Artistic abstraction. Who said studying can't be artsy? Transforming complex ideas into visual art can be a game-changer in your study routine. Artistic abstraction isn't about creating a masterpiece, it's about representing knowledge in a way that resonates with you. Think of an intricate math problem as an abstract painting, with numbers weaving in and out of each other, forming patterns. Or consider translating a history lesson into a comic strip, with each frame capturing significant events. The brilliance behind this approach lies in its dual engagement. While your logical side processes information, your creative side engages in representing it artistically, creating a multisensory learning experience. This technique taps into both hemispheres of the brain. The left side is responsible for logical thinking and analysis, and the right side dominates creativity and spatial tasks. By blending the logical and the artistic, you're forming robust neural connections, making recall easier. So grab those colored pencils or digital tools and watch abstract concepts spring to life in vivid hues and forms. Question quest. Instead of passively absorbing information, adopt the mindset of a curious detective. For every piece of information or concept, ask yourself, why? How? What if? This proactive approach forces your brain to interact deeply with the content. Instead of just reading about gravity, question its existence. Why do objects fall? What if there was no gravity? Go deeper by asking how various scenarios would be affected if a particular principle was altered or didn't exist. The beauty of this method is its universality. It's applicable to any subject, from literature to quantum physics. Each query triggers critical thinking, and the hunt for answers solidifies your understanding. By embarking on a question quest, you're not just learning, you're actively engaging, dissecting, and truly grasping the core of the subject. Emotional embedding. Emotions are what humans are naturally driven by, so why not use them to our advantage when studying? Emotional embedding is all about attaching feelings or emotions to the concepts you're trying to grasp. Think of a time when a movie made you cry or a song sent chills down your spine. These emotional reactions create powerful, memorable experiences. Now let's apply this to studying. If you're reading about a historical event, try to empathize with the people involved. Feel their joy, their sorrow, or their determination. If you're tackling a specific concept, personify it. Is that electron lonely as it orbits its nucleus, just searching for a friend in another atom? The sillier or more profound the emotional connection, the better. By humanizing abstract concepts or empathizing with historical figures, you create a memorable story in your mind, making retrieval more straightforward during exams. Now that you've got these unique study tips, what's next in your productivity journey? Are you curious about the energy drains hiding in your daily routine? Or maybe you would like to learn 13 strategies highly productive people don't want you to discover. Simply click on the on-screen link to continue. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.